just want to thank everybody so much for the last video, for you guys checking out my last video. Y'all are really pushing it. That's my first video back on YouTube 7 months. And I feel like that was just a perfect video for me to come back on. And I really feel like people really needed to hear what I had to say about us going back to being regular people, not feeling the pressures of social media, pressures of feeling perfect, pressures of even being on social media. Like the type of quality content you got to put out in order to even just be a YouTuber. It's just overwhelming. And I feel like a lot of people wanted to hear it. And a lot of people are experiencing that. But that goes into today's video. Listen, if your job is not paying you enough to start your own business, start a YouTube channel. I don't want to be one of those type of people to tell y'all what y'all need to do. Like, it's so many people on the internet telling other people what they need to do. And the only time that annoys me is when somebody is telling somebody to do something that's not good. You know, they're advising someone to do something that's not good. Sorry if I'm moving a lot. I'm literally holding my phone with the little light on top of it. But I don't want to be one of those type of people to tell y'all what to do, but it's just more so advice, you know. And also, this is not a video to bash a 9-to-5 job, because those 9-to-5 jobs are the things that get you going to start a business or to even simply just take care of yourself. Like, I have a 9-to-5. I just got back from work, and I'm at home doing YouTube right after work. And YouTube has been a passion of mine since 2019, but I stopped for a while because the internet got too oversaturated with like fake stuff and nothing was authentic anymore. Like, you know, if your job isn't paying you enough to start a business, the business that you want, the reason why I say start a YouTube channel in that situation is because it's a business marketing strategy to start a YouTube channel. Even documenting your business online, showing people the struggles that you gotta face to even start a business. This is like this is a hidden gem that people don't really talk about when it comes to business, especially now on social media. People want to see the real. People want to see the real you. And even if it's not a specific brand of yours that you want to brand, like you want to start your own brand, you even starting a YouTube channel talking about other brands can get you more incentives, not only just AdSense, because that's how you get paid through YouTube, is by AdSense. But you can also monetize your YouTube channel by getting sponsorship deals. I mean, affiliate marketing. Like, even when you put in your code, when somebody puts in your code based on a brand that you marketed, you can get a big percentage off of that. Starting a YouTube channel, because it could be uncomfortable for you, but you just never know. If you step into it, you may absolutely love it. When I started off my YouTube channel in 2018 or 27, no, it was 2018. I was in college. I did it for the fun of it. I did it because I'm like, I just want to do it. And a lot of people wasn't doing it, and it just was something that I wanted to do. And social media has completely changed since then. Everybody wants to be on social media. Everybody wants to do this and that. But you can't let that discourage you from starting your YouTube channel, because your specific life is unique. That's why now is the time to be authentically you. And now is the time for everyone to stop trying to copy off of other people's lifestyles. Like, okay, we live in a digital world. Like, we live in a world where everything's digital. So you might as well take advantage of that. Document your life. Don't tell too much. I always advise that kind of. Don't tell too much of your business. You want to keep some things private, because your life is precious. If you feel like your life is precious, don't share too much, but share enough. And I feel like we're in a space where we need something new. And like I said, you can make money off of social media. This thing is it's not easy though. Like, you have to literally put in the time. You just have to like schedule out the days that you want to film a YouTube video and just put those things out. put those videos out. Schedule the time that you want to edit. Just don't make your videos too long. Don't make them too complicated to where you have to put different effects into it if you're starting off, or if you're trying to get your feet wet as far as getting back into social media. Because like me, I'm getting back into social media all over again, but I'm going with the style of not editing too much, not thinking about it just too much, not not basically not overthinking it. And I feel like that's the best way to start out. Don't overthink it, because if you think about, where am I going to film, what background am I going to use, what hair am I going to wear, what nails am I going to wear, like, this is all for work, okay? But I just picked up the camera and I just started filming, because that's just the easiest way for me to do it. Back in 2020-ish, 2020, 21, I was getting sponsorship deals off of YouTube. I mean, like, I would come on YouTube, I would look good. I would even start off doing wig reviews, like, with no sponsorship. I would just get the wig with my own money, and I would film a YouTube video. And eventually I got those sponsorship deals. Eventually I got those businesses reaching out to me to pay me to do videos for their hair. They would send me the hair, I would do videos for it. And that's the thing that you can invest your 9-to-5 money into. I don't know you got your guys' goal, your end goal, but I feel like majority of the end goal, like, of everybody, should be, in the end, should be happy and comfortable with what they do. And that could be like work. I swear there's nothing wrong with having a 9-to-5. I absolutely love my job. But it's always good to have something else, because like I said, we live in a world where everything's so digital. And you want to kind of get your feet into something like that. I advise, if you don't, that's totally fine. What you're doing, what works for you now, that's absolutely great. But this is for the people who's been thinking about getting a YouTube channel. I say now is the best time to do it. Find what kind of makes you feel comfortable with talking about or filming or doing. It could be multiple things, but eventually you'll find out what you want to do. And then with the niche thing, like finding your niche, basically finding specifically what you want to do on YouTube, it's kind of like outdated. Like, you can do a YouTube channel about everything like that you like to do. Like, for me, for example, I'm a mom, I'm a wife. I have a 9-to-5 job. I'm a college graduate. I'm about to go back to school. I'm starting a brand. So many things. Like, my YouTube channel is just not only about one thing. My social media, like, different pages, like my Instagrams, are for specific things. But when it comes to YouTube, my life is just my life. And then if you want to focus on one thing, that's fine. Focus on one thing. Just get into it. Find something that you love to do. If it's you starting your hair brand, which is something that I'm doing. If you're doing a candle business. If you're doing a film production. If you're doing a planner business, like where you make planners, whatever it is, DIY, whatever it is, just get started with it. Don't worry about the views. That's another thing that you have to remember. Who cares if no one is watching? Somebody will. Quick little story time before I end this video, because I'm doing a style where I'm not doing my videos too long. Sometimes I'm long form, but this one I'm not doing long form. But I have a quick story time. In 2018, when I first started my YouTube channel, I was in college, and I had these group of friends that I hung out with. And around this time, I told my friends that I was starting a YouTube channel. Like, my first video is going to be my makeup tutorial. Make sure y'all follow me, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. People were being really quiet about it, acting really funny about it, which is fine, whatever. So I put my YouTube video in the group chat that we were in. And this boy said, nobody's going to watch your video. Nobody's going to watch your YouTube channel. And I'm just like, okay, that's your opinion. And by the way, your music, it sucks. It's because it was doing music at the time. So you want to talk about my YouTube channel? Your music sucks. Okay, and everything about you sucks. Because you're not about to disrespect me like that. Something that I'm so passionate about. But it didn't hurt me too bad. it just only put fuel in me. So literally 2.5 years later, my channel blew. I mean, I was doing great. And that same guy who said my channel wasn't going to flourish, that my YouTube video is boring, nobody's going to watch, he's the same guy who asked me for a shout out on my YouTube channel to shout his music out. Do you see how things go around? What goes around comes around. So anytime that you get that second guess in your head about what somebody's going to say, or that somebody has already had said about you, and something that you're passionate about, bro, I'm telling you, use that for fuel. Anytime somebody has talked down on me or bad about me or down about anything that I am so passionate about, bro, that's the best thing I flourished in. I swear. I promise you, I got so many stories, but that's just a quick story to tell y'all. And that's true. That's real. That's nothing but real, man. I really went through that. Around the time I lost all my friends, you know, I was a girl who was doing YouTube videos in her dorm room, listening to her music. Don't nobody talk to her. Don't nobody hang out with her. I mean, she lame. Like, she pretty, but she lame. Like, but y'all the same one. And a couple years later, asking for a shout out. So use that as an example, okay? And whatever it is, if it's for business purposes, it's for starting an empire, it's for